Virgo, and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and here with your readings for January the 27th through February the 2nd. This is for Virgo. This is for your sun, moon, and rising, and these are general readings, guys. The links to the other videos will be below in the show more section, and there's lots of other links down there too. Check them out. And if you would like a personal, more tailored reading, you may click on this link here. It goes to my website. You can see what kind of readings I offer. All right, this is for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo for January the 27th through the February the 2nd? Three cards. Oh, gosh, there's two. One more card for Virgo, please. Oh, the whole deck wants to come out for you, Virgo. What's going on? There you go. Cards are coming out fast and furious, I have to say. Very interesting. Okay, lovely. Now we're going to go to your clarifying cards. So these are clarifying cards for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo through these clarifying cards for January the 27th through February the 2nd? What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information. Please clarify. Too many came out. Please clarify. Oh, these aren't coming out so fast, are they? Please, oh, there it is. Yes. Please clarify. Okay. And please clarify. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, there's lots of crossover here, guys. So check out your sun, moon, and rising if you know it below. Okay, take a look at your cards. Okay, the first card out for you is the Two of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. Then you have the World, clarified by the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. Then you have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I'll be singing my Wheel of Fortune song. I'm sorry. Just warning you, pre-warning. Okay, the first card out for you is the Two of Cups. This is really like the Lover's card, right? It's the other kind of Lover's card. This is about putting yourself in other people's shoes. It's reflecting yourself on others. It's very important to treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want love, love them. If you want respect, respect them. If you want kindness and compassion, be kind and compassionate. This is a true exchange. It's recognizing the oneness within us all. And look, clarifying it is the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about, structure and organization and rules and regulations. And, he's the King of Kings. And he's all about, getting rid of things that don't work for you. And he's about, doing the right thing. So he's one of these people that, look, this is all love and passion, and this is kind of detachment and rules and regulations and structure, foundations. So this is, and I always think this is about doing everything for the right reason, but it really is about clearing the decks. And, it's so funny, I'm getting cleanliness is next to godliness. It's so weird. I haven't thought about that in a long time, but it's very about restructuring. So I think perhaps restructuring your relationships, and this is a time where we need to look at what's working for us and what isn't working for us, who's working for us, who isn't. You know, have we outgrown some relationships? It's not about, you know, I'm never talking to that person again. It's kind of not about that, but it's moving away from people that don't support us or don't lift us up or aren't encouraging, people that put us down or make us feel terrible. Then we need to kind of just leave them in the past. You know, just keep it moving. Go where it's warm. That's what I say. Go where it's warm. But always treat people with kindness and compassion. And the next card out for you is the World. So the World is saying you're at this crossroads almost, right? So you have all this life experience and you're at a point in your life where you can start afresh. Now you can continue to do all the things that you've always done, react in ways that you've always reacted, act in ways that you've always acted, or, you know, perhaps be in the same job, or and then you'll just get the same old results. And if you're happy with that, then great. But if you're not feeling fulfilled and happy with where you're at, then, and you want different results, then you need to do something different. And the universe has your back. When you decide to do something different, well, now is the time, actually. So sometimes this can mean embarking on your life purpose. You know, I'm not saying like quit your job and go and get life purpose. It's not about that. But it is about kind of taking steps towards it, you know, even if they're small steps, you know, research or, you know, taking a course or something like that. Now is the time to do it. You will be supported in this. You'll be supported in this change. And clarifying the World, right? The World is in the palm of your hand, is the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Now, the Page of Wands, this is an opportunity. So if you look, if you've had an idea that you've been kind of knocking about in your head for a while and you've been thinking about doing it, but you've never, you know, it can be a book that you have in your head that you want to write. It can be an idea about a business that you've thought of for years but never done anything about. Well, this is saying now is the time to take action on that. Whatever you have been, that has been kind of percolating in your mind, in the crevices of your mind, it's now time to take action on it. And you know, the world, the universe is going to support you right now. And look, it's cause for celebration. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. You can celebrate this. Celebrate. Da, 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 da. You know, I can't help myself. So the Three of Cups is really about enjoying this time. Yes, you're going to love this. Whatever this idea is for you, Virgo, it needs to manifest. You need to take action on it. And look, you have the Knight of Cups. This is like the gift of love. You can fall in love. I want to sing that song. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. Oh my God. Listen. This is the gift of love, the knight in shining armor sweeping you off your feet. And listen, stay tuned for the astrological report right after this, and you'll see what kind of energies are around that's going to kind of, encourage this. So check out the astrology report next. So this is new love coming in. It can be, if you're already in a committed relationship, it can be a resurgence of falling in love all over again. And look, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, darling. You know, some of you, if you're single, you are ready to mingle. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your direction. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes, I will. You know I will. My love is stronger now, you know you'll never get tired of me. Okay, I need to stop. So, guys, what a wonderful reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Stay tuned for the astrology report next. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, I'm so happy that you decided to stay around for the astrology report this week for January the 22nd through February the 2nd to see what is happening in the celestial sky for this week. And we start with Monday, January the 27th. Venus is conjunct Neptune. Venus is the planet of love, relationships, finance, and Neptune is the planet of creativity, kind of connection with the ethereal realm. It's also illusion and delusion. So these planets are both in Pisces. Now Neptune, it rules Pisces, so it's at home in Pisces, and Venus is exalted in Pisces, which means that Venus can really express herself fully in Pisces. So this is a very strong energy, and they are conjunct. Now, this is kind of a very sensitive, kind of dreamy and romantic energy. This transit is about filling your world with beauty, art, music, that you'll see beauty in everything. You may even see a relationship through rose-tinted glasses. It may not be as great as you think it is. But on the other hand, you can also feel disappointed in a relationship because it doesn't stand up to your impossible standards. Because this is a very idealistic energy. Now, meanwhile, it's incredible for creativity and fantasy writing. So if you're a writer, it's brilliant for that. Any kind of creative endeavor, the visual arts, it's a wonderful way to channel this energy. Now, you can also be tempted to purchase a big ticket item, because there's no kind of foresight. You just see something and you want it, and you may not even consider the balance in your bank account. It's like, oh, get the credit cards out. Yeah. So resist that urge. Run it by someone before you make those purchases or, make that commitment. You may also find it a little difficult to focus at work because Neptune is very kind of dreamy and can take you on these long kind of daydreams, and you can get lost in thought. So a good thing to do at this time is to meditate, because this is a really beautiful way of connecting with the ethereal realm. And I mean, I've been feeling it today. And I haven't been able to focus till it's really late on these readings because I just wanted to think and contemplate and do other things, frankly. On Tuesday, January the 28th, Mars is square to Neptune, which is the very next day at 5:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's kind of early in the morning. We're already feeling it. We've been feeling it for a few days. Neptune is a very slow-moving planet, so it will be feeling this for a while. So you may be feeling wiped out and tired. This aspect takes the wind out of your sails, it really kind of affects your self-esteem also. It can kind of make you paranoid or suspicious of people or their intentions, and take you on a journey of illusion, thinking that everyone is out to get you. It can be that. This is an energy that can have you gossiping or meddling in other people's affairs or business, and it's on, as well, you can be easily deceived by people, or, perhaps, look, if somebody approaches you with a get-rich-quick scheme and it seems too good to be true, it's probably a scam. So be aware of how enticing those things are, and up front, resist the urge to make any kind of major decisions on purchases or investments during this time. This is a really good time to retreat and to meditate, to go within. Use this energy to connect with source. Neptune is a really good way of doing that. So when you go within, Mars is, outward energy. So if you can go within, you can use that energy to connect with the ethereal realm. And, stay out of people's business and work through your own issues instead. This is a good time to work through what's going on with you and to address anything that's holding you back. Now, on Friday, January the 31st, the moon is void of course from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till 7:28 p.m. when it enters Taurus. So don't sign any contracts during this time and don't commit to anything while the moon is stationary, because it is just there and it's not moving. It's not getting any kind of momentum. So you don't want to commit to anything during this time. It's very kind of much like Mercury in retrograde energy. Another reason to not purchase anything. You can regret things. Regret purchases or commitments. Anything that you've signed, you may regret it, so don't do that on Friday. Now, on Sunday, February the 2nd, it's Groundhog Day, by the way. Seems really early to be Groundhog Day. Anyway, it is. And Venus is sextile Pluto at 2:07 a.m. Pluto's a very slow-moving planet. It's an outward planet. It's a modern planet. So we are going to feel this energy. And look, it's a beautiful energy because sextile is harmonious, right? So during this time, shallow connections are not tolerated during this transit. Only deep, meaningful connections are fostered, and it's all we have time for. We don't have time for inauthentic or, shallow people. It's really, we want deep and meaningful connections. Now, if you are already committed to somebody, your relationship could evolve to a new plateau. A more meaningful, perhaps even spiritual connection with your loved one. And if you are single, you could fall madly in love for someone and even become obsessed with them. There's a very kind of intense sexual energy in the air, and it is possible to even explore the taboo during this time. Now, as a result of that, clandestine affairs are feasible and are possible. So, yes, watch out for that. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video, and I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, another way to support me is through Patreon. You can click on this link here and go to my Patreon page, and I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. And I want to thank my patrons. They really help me each month. That really helps. And you can support me for as little as $1 a month, which is $12 a year. It's not a lot for you, but it's huge for me. That all mounts up, and I really appreciate your support. And if not, darling, I don't want to push you. That's great. You can check out my Patreon page anyway. And I just want to let you know that I really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.